We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promise the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute. You think?
Thank you.
Perfect.
Anytime.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and JC Jane. They planned for a cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves. There you see what's at stake. The NXT. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champs game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase. Instead, we have the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things.
What a pump kick.
Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh. Both arms trapped. This will not end well.
Look at this. Stop after stop after stop.
Rolling out as much damage as possible. Looking to silence the challenger once and for all. Champ caught off guard by that.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
offense there.
He's able to reverse it.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
And JC is taking on a lot of offense now.
Yeah, JC's being completely neutralized. Put into the corner. What could be next?
Tag was made.
Wow! Oh! He wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. Now you got to deal with two. Looks like that chip on Jane's shoulder may have just gotten knocked off. She makes the tag.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down on a JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity Championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fine.
I have to admit, I'm a little...
I know you will.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
I got a hell of a live event match for you this time. What do you think?
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone. Yeet. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
Thanks. It might have been a small victory, but every little bit helps. If we can keep chipping away, eventually they'll topple.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum down. It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted. Reminds me of when the Bloodline first started. We had that edge, and nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen that all play out before, right? Starts out hot, but a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it, felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
It's impressive the way Mutiny's able to manipulate people. They've got a knack for pulling strings and making the bad guy look cool. But that's something we could work with. Use their own game to play them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because Mutiny is cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
So you do have a plan. Yeet.
Yep. And I'm kicking it off later tonight. You're gonna love this one, Jay.
Can't wait, Oos.
It's the superstar who is destined for WWE greatness.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 220 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Pretty Boy Taylor.
Guys, what's up with the NWO shirt?
I love the nod to the past. Is this maybe an embrace of those notorious NWO devious and disruptive tactics?
Color me concerned, Corey. He could be hinting at an alliance with Mutiny. That would be a major shift in the power balance.
A fashion explanation will have to wait because...
Stand up and pay respect.
I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. It's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt. Besides, I'm sure we'll get an explanation when the time's right.
Well, I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worrying about his opponent's wardrobe. He looks poised to prove that skills, not shirts, win matches. And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Trying to find a way out and does so into a headlock. Vicious backdrop suplex. Gets driven into the corner.
Moving him onto the top turnbuckle.
This superstar is doing whatever they have to do to win this match, and that means going all the way up.
Avalanche Hurricane Rana.
And you have to think the effects of that maneuver are going to linger. Look out! A slingshot across the body!
Fearlessly soaring to the outside. My goodness.
Doing whatever it takes to eliminate the competition.
Look at this! Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Paying the price of treating your own body like a human crash test dummy.
Turns that in his favor. And he slides him back to the mat.
Wow, look at that agility.
You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move.
Round and round into the...
Satellite DDT. Oh, what a quick answer. Get this back into the ring now. Oh, clothesline.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Back and forth, counter after counter. Nice monkey flip.
And he goes crashing to the outside. Back into the ring here. Kick right to the knee. This could be it here, guys. Wrapping him up.
Look at this.
Yes, La Maestro. Shoulders down. Able to get that shoulder up so quickly. What a statement. Unleashed on the knee, and that might drastically slow things down.
Big offense could be coming here. What is going through the mind of this superstar right now?
A win at any cost. Bulldog!
Oh, ouch. And Gable's hopes are waning in this one.
Gable has to gather the energy to turn the tables. Here we go.
Risking it all and able to connect like a homing missile.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Clothesline!
Launched into a deal.
Avoids that one. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Finds a counter for Gable.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
This is not going to be pretty. High-risk maneuver here. Grabbing their opponent, taking them up to the top rope. Oh, what a hurricane run and what impact. Can Gable withstand much more of this?
This is Chad's perseverance getting tested.
From the top, double stomp.
Transitions to the cover.
But is it enough?
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Pretty Boy.
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look, We all know that WWE is at a turning point. There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No. Mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they could trust Bailey and KO to protect their best interests is an idiot. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and everywhere in between. It's time for a new direction. We need to embrace our past to forge our future. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. The NWO wasn't about politics. It was about power and domination. So anyone who wants to stop playing the game and wants to run it, join me in my NWO movement.
That is a powerful call to arms, but as the former #1 draft pick, some might say you're as establishment as it gets. How do you reconcile that with calling for this new direction?
Being the #1 pick gives me a platform. My position lets me bridge the gap between the establishment and the rebels. I'm not here to tear down. So stand with me and take the...
So, do you want to tell me what the hell you're thinking? Bringing back the NWO?
Relax. Let me explain.
You'd better explain. I made you the #1 draft pick because I trusted you to be a cornerstone for WWE, not spearhead a whole new rebellion.
It's not another rebellion. This NWO stuff is just a way to stir up some trouble within Mutiny. It's a play. I just need people to believe it's real. And that's obviously working.
That is a pretty good idea, actually. But I really wish you'd run the stuff past me first.
And spoil the surprise? Come on. I've got this under control. Just sit back and enjoy my brilliant manipulations. You just might learn something.
Okay, I'll give you some rope. Just be smart.
I always am. That's why it's working.
here's the man reviving the NWO in more ways than one.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 220 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Pretty Boy Taylor.
He's not just emulating the New World Order, he's declaring war on Mutiny with Joe Coffey and Shotzi by his side, all proudly NWO.
Any enemy of Mutiny is a friend of mine, Corey, and he is clearly rallying powerful allies.
This isn't just another match. The newly formed NWO needs to show they can stand up to Mutiny's challenge.
Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO from the top. Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Backbreaker.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Locking up with one another. An effective shove there sends a message with the lariat. Oh, suicide tornado DDT.
Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark.
Taking steps toward the top rope.
From the top, all the way to the outside. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
He's pumped up, and so is this crowd.
Okay, he should really focus on...
To the sky! What? Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent. And look at this!
What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this.
From the top, double stomp.
Here we go, cover. Kicks out before one.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
Watch out!
Completely missed the mark there.
Ooh, taking up the knee.
He got nailed by that last attack.
Lift off.
Oh, golly, 2 feet to the chest.
You've got something else in mind, I guess.
Oh, this going up. Uh-oh.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face.
Lifts him up, a spine buster. Move.
Uh-oh.
Suicide dive.
Whatever it takes to win. Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money.
He manages to slip out of the way.
Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps. Oh my gosh, going head on into the stairs.
A running Hurricane Rana.
Beautiful. He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout. And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Launched into a
Springboard frog splash.
Breaker doesn't know where he is.
Moonsault.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. There's two. Oh, kick out.
Getting out of that by the skin of their teeth.
Placing him in the corner here.
Getting lifted to the top rope.
Positioning their opponent on the top turnbuckle. High-risk offense.
Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic.
Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Breakker needs to find that spark and rally. Ooh, boom.
Oh, my! Absolutely reckless abandon, and it paid off.
Adrenaline's at a peak right now. Sent straight into the barricade.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. And he comes in under the ropes. Breakker showing no answer for this attack.
Every form of offense Breakker attempts is being neutralized.
Down with the Frankensteiner.
Making the most of that with the pin. Wow.
Drop kick right to the patella.
Breakker was waiting on that.
Counters with an attack on Breakker.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. From the outside, springboard frog splash.
Braun's chances are fading.
Sent into the corner. Playing him on the top rope. Ooh. Oh, what do they have planned here?
It's about doing anything it takes to earn the victory.
Oh, wait a sec.
And all the way down.
Wow. And he's going to the top.
From the top.
Oh, he paid for that. High risk. Looking for something big here.
To the sky. Double stomp.
And now going for the victory.
Is this it?
No, he gets the shoulder up.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Pin, shoulders down.
Trying to end it.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Refusing to give up even an inch of ground as this match continues. Ooh.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle. Ooh, great anticipation.
Look at this, a diving seated senton. He's getting pumped, he's getting focused, and he's taking the WWE Universe with him. Holy moly, amazing display of athleticism.
And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Braun's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Had it scouted, now can capitalize.
Got out of the way that time. Oh,
will Breakker finish things now?
Could that be enough?
For the win.
Unbelievable. Kick out at 1.
Unbelievable, more like inhuman.
We're about to learn a lot about this kid, Braun Breakker, guys. How will he respond to such a close near fall? Up and over with the Frankensteiner. Wasting no time. Into the cover.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
Cuts off their offense. with a swift elbow to the gut.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
And heading up top.
Oh, look out!
Sky high, low down.
Braun with a cause for concern.
And that'll do it. It's finally over with the win.
Here is your winner, Pretty Boy Taylor.
After that victory, it seems clear this new NWO is poised to be a major player in the fight against Mutiny.
Absolutely.